it. This girl.
Huh? Wait, what? Wait, does she look like... Wait. Wait. Hold up. Hey everyone, it's your boy XP Story Gamers. About ready to begin the adventure from where I left off on my latest live stream, where I had some technical difficulties and it cut me off right at the point where, well, it actually just didn't really get to show anything at all during my stream. I wasn't even able to get it through my capture card, everything. So I'm like, here I am now about ready to continue where I wasn't able to do in my stream of this game. And that is, I'm going to be playing through to meet Lila, the mysterious blue-haired maiden that is apparently on this island here. Yeah, the Griegr, they say I know they say Griegr, tomato. They led me here apparently, and I have to go up and confront Lila. She was one of the she was talking through like a conveniently blue-colored conch representing her hair color. So
Switch!
we're already getting started. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead. Let's go.
Switch out!
Switch! Get ready! Griegr! Kick again! How's that?
Let's get him!
She didn't want to hide under there, bro.
Nice try! Can't catch me! Eat that!
Switch! Go to blaze!
Woo! That's what we're talking about.
Switch!
Just going through, just shouting my way.
Dodge this! Griegr!
Take care of this. Take care of that. Everything.
Blast off! Together as one! Mana! To me! Kick again!
Nice work, Battle!
Oof. There you go, all that music. I like this music, man. Some of the state, like, airy music I hear, and the volume is really nice.
Burn away! Kick again! Burn a blaze!
Bingo! Gotcha. Got a super antidote. Nice.
I'll be right back.
Switch out!
Switch over. So I wonder who's this Lila girl, and she only communicated with like like 2-3 times earlier, but then let's see, how does it go? Triangle. I'm like, is it triangle? What's the button again? No, it's right there. It's L2. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was supposed to say. I was pushing it. I was like, wait. But I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't really that close. I thought my L2 button was messed up. I had a controller. The L2 button sucks. On that one. Well, you have to push it real hard to knock it. It's very serious. You guys want to use that server board. Just got some more hits in there. Oh, I get it.
Switch!
Over. His turn. Get this right on.
Too easy! No chance!
Miss me.
Blast off! Burn a blade!
Not only that, I like the advancement of the skills over time. You master some of them, you go up a level.
What's this?
Like different things. She's right over there. Give me what you got up in there.
Switch out!
Ah, I see. So hope that activate these sides.
That's the stuff! Yeah!
Ah, we got the surfing. Well, I'm gonna let her go first on this one.
Yeah! Pretty sure something's around here. Oh, found something!
Oh, I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I mean, the controls of this game is not really that hard to handle. Just sometimes. Ooh,
Nice try!
nice try, buddy. Dude, you're like literally sucking right now. You know, you're trying to aim like, what are you aiming at? Bro? Barely even hitting that. If I jump up, then you hit. Get on, get up. Gotcha, man. It's like, get up off of that air, bro. Just bring him right down.
Treasure ahoy!
There's all the seals up. Okay. So both partners just be nearby.
Switch!
Alright, so
Let's make tracks! Mana! There's so
and
many!
you got your own.
Just this! Springer! Burn away! Yeah! Blast off! How's that? How's that? Yeah! Too easy! Too easy! Yeah! Burn a blaze!
Ah, come on. I'll give you a chance. Come on. You just jumping around, bro. Ah, that's it right here. Really? That's your attack? And, and I leveled up. Don't want to tell him this one. Okay.
Switch
Be
out!
nearby. Both gotta be nearby. I got you.
That should just about do it.
Now we're back and linked up in action. You know what I mean, not the other kind of action. Yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and keep going. Stone tablet with information on mana ride application. So enhance the mana ride. The Gillen board begins to glow alongside the rune tablet. Feature Gillen board. Gillen board has that. Oh, okay. That's right. Riding up that slope. Not that. Let's Actually, put. I'm like, no, just let it ride, bro. You don't need to do anything. Oh. There we go.
And made it. Climbing that cascade was a breeze. Guess this is what monoride's really capable of. Eat this!
Yeah, we used to run on the straight road. Now we get to ride up those river slopes. I don't know if we get to ride up a waterfall, but just the slopes is enough. Alright, next area.
Something's there. Switch! No chance! Dodge this!
Gotcha. Got a damage output with these attacks, bro. They're really insane. I know as I'm getting up them levels, I think I'm like, what level are we? Like, yeah, we're like in level 60s right now. Level 63 to go. Mr. and the Mrs. right here. Level 63.
Monosense might come in handy here.
Treasure right here. Thank you for telling me.
Found something!
Got a dark lump. Okay. That's right, alright.
And wrong! Switch!
Yeah, I try to practice with that
A
wire
rare
swords.
find!
Try to practice with the switching between the two so I can incorporate the skills and extended and extensive combo hits, you know.
X.
It's awesome to see him do that too. Okay. Can't mess with the chip.
Too easy! Too easy!
Knows your weakness.
Fertile blaze!
Yeah, try again. Smash.
There is one! How's this? To end this! Mana! To me!
I don't like when she helped me knock him down. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, get out from that air, bro. Cheating up on me here like this. What's wrong with you?
Here goes!
I was tapping it. I was like, okay, you gotta work for me or what? Let's hit the L2 button. Okay. Get my other controller where I have to hold the button down so it can work. See?
Here goes!
Alright, got a little bit better though. Yeah, my other controller's button is not working.
A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside!
Something like a malfunction in the controller in that area is definitely the reason why that happened. This one works alright, I just have to push down a little harder. It's one of those things.
So fast!
Nice.
Nice breeze! Nice breeze! I think there's something around here. Didn't expect this here!
Ride and get up to where she is. accidentally, I don't block at the right time. The blocking is way off. Yeah, see, like I was supposed to hold it right at that time. There we go.
Nice.
That's what I was trying to do.
Karja!
It was way off. Oh my goodness. Horrible mistake.
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't have to worry eventually go away. I also have like one of the items for regen. So even if that's trying to suck at me, it's like I still can do it. But hold on. Gotta release. That's cool.
Hey! Anyone here? No response, huh? Climbed up pretty high. Gotta be close to the peak by now.
How's that? Run away!
Switch out!
Nice. Yeah, let's look at the map. Yeah, we travel all the way around up around here. Now we're up here, so we're definitely getting closer. So get me close to my destination.
Here I go! Mana! Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go. Okay, so we're at the top up here.
We've climbed all this way, but there's still no sign of where Lila is.
I
Wait,
called her
over
Lila
there.
because they didn't pronounce it as Lila in here. I kept saying I just kept saying Lila. But
Does
it's
that entrance go
apparently Lila.
inside the mountain? Maybe it'll lead us to her.
I had to do one quick 360 scope. Scan the area, make sure there's no hidden treasure. All right, time to investigate this interior space. This cave that is here on this island. All right, and I guess this is the spot. So let's get going.
Eat this! Want to take a break here? Something's here.
Big mistake. Smashed.
Can't catch me! Real spacious in here. Who would have thought this mountain was hollowed out like this? Guess we'll just have to go as far down as we can.
Yeah.
How's that? Go time, Karja! Let's make tracks! Go time, Karja! And we're off!
Switch out!
Fire and ice!
Pathetic!
Yes. Ooh, that was a nice one. Sea God's Incense. Mystical incense is said to bestow the powers of a sea god. Max SP plus 10 to the
That's
party.
the stuff.
Okay. Cool. I think that's that, yeah, that's ship stuff. That's equipment stuff. Recipes. I know it's like these two. Might once I get a little bit more, I might then just apply and see who I want to give it to.
Yeah! All right! Can't catch me!
Dodge this! Switch for the blade!
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just keep using them and hopefully get them in their 100% mastery. And that should be good. Ha! Oh, right into that water, bro.
Go time, Karja!
She got it just fine. Mine of this.
Fire! Slice and dice!
Thank you for sticking your head up out of that ground.
Look, there's a treasure chest.
Quick frostbite enemies, that's L. Frigid gloves engulfed in driving snow inflicts frostbite.
Looks
Got it.
valuable.
Okay. And this just takes me right back over there. Probably, obviously, going to be heading back. That's why they have these there in the first place. Okay. Well, we're heading down. Cave 2, we're still here. Okay, there's got another section right there.
How's that? How's that? How's that? Might come in handy here.
Okay, let's survey. You got like some water dripping down, and you got like a gate over there. You got like platforms. Let's go. Alright, so. I see. Got one switch.
Here goes.
Whoops. Come on now. I just had it.
Found
Chalice.
something. A rare find.
Chalice soul. Okay. Let's see what's over here.
Monosense might come in handy here.
I have to be remind those eye things. I remember, I don't know, I might have accidentally missed some earlier. It's like, played this game in a while. After that stream incident, and then it's like, but, you play streaming weekly, and it's like trying to remember, like, okay, what does this do again? There.
Here goes. Found something.
Damn, we're not gonna make it in time. Or maybe with monosense,
Ah.
we can.
Yeah, that's right. Slow down the time. Pull that off. Bingo. Got a lunchy recipe. Potatoes. Oh,
A rare find.
Homemade French fries or something, man. Here. I mean, I didn't really have to bring that up. Like, really. Sometimes you would walk up there. Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Here goes. Monosense might come in handy here.
Open that thing
We
up.
can move
bro.
on now. That sure was elaborate.
It's like,
Found
hold the
something.
button. There we go. I'm like, hold the button. Hold the button. You can't let go. You can't just tap it. You gotta hold it. Okay. Well, let's see how far this cave is gonna go. It's cave 2. Are we going to cave 3 now? New levels. How many floors we got here? Okay, it says deaths. The red is just right there. Looks like we gotta go around. I know that Lila is in connection to that old man that we've been seeing in the earlier parts of the game. The guy that apparently Adol ends up finding in this one island where the guy is just living just by himself, just on his own. And then I found a portrait of what I can tell looks to be Lila. Blue hair, same outfit, bluish color, everything. Like, everything about her is just blue, blue, blue. Sky blue, light color, just the blue, blue color.
I think there's something around
So
here.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely around her. Yeah, I see the thing. It's right there. I like when you do that.
How's that?
Don't let your guard down just yet,
fine.
Adol.
Didn't expect this here.
Keep him in. Try to see how best I can keep him in the air. Like air jump.
How's this? Slice and dice.
Yeah. See, I was like, just using that to try to keep him in the air. That's the technique that I saw. Using her tidal wave here to keep him up. The wind thing is also using to keep him in the air. Adol's little hurricane or tornado swing thing. Very useful technique. Very useful. Wonder like some combos, all that kind of stuff. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go back. I would have really like saw that guy fall down
Oh,
into
lucky
the
me.
river and everything. Like, that's it. You can't even swim.
Oh?
Well, then we fall in. We
Seems
couldn't
we
even
got
swim
fish in the
either.
water.
It's kind of. Oh yeah. Let's go fishing.
Got a bite!
Got a hit. Smash them buttons. Let's go. I was just saying, like, okay, this is pretty easy. Just keep mashing
That's
the
the way.
button. Didn't have to make any
Come here,
tugs
you.
here and there. Nothing. Okay.
Seems about right.
Got a bullet. I don't know if it's pronounced bullet, something.
Something's
More of
here.
these stocks.
Frost over!
Hellblaze Tome. Oh, is this another skill? Oh, Revenge gain maximum multiplier. Okay, it's on to only hero of yore. By hero of yore, reading it sets the heart aflame.
That's the stuff!
So it increases the revenge gauge.
Something's off. Might want to mana sense around. Huh. Didn't expect
Got
this here.
another defensive answer. Once I collect more of these, and I'll eventually decide the stats that I would give the stats boosters to the most. Or kind of pass it around, give who, whatnot.
Want to take a break here?
Before I do that, let's release there. Awesome. There we go. There's a level to see, and then level 70. All right, let's go. Gotta save one more time. Me and my careful saves, man. That's what it takes, bro.
Huh. The air feels different all of a sudden. You don't think...
Oh boy. Yeah. So I know Lila is tied with that old man for some reason. That old man has that portrait of her, and I'm like, why? Because his memories were kind of stingy or like not really good, but then he's starting to remember more and more of himself as we explore the island and open those chests. So eventually I'll learn who that guy really is. But okay, so Lila is apparently supposed to be here. So
Almost feels like a prison of
here
water.
we go.
Battle. Up ahead.
Good. Crucified girl. Hey, have her up
Hey.
there. Crucified?
Brother.
What's up with that? Let me guess. You must be Lila.
Doll? She looks weak, but not hurt. Let's get her down from...
Yes, we're gonna have a fight
just
before we
hit.
can reach her. Yep.
A barrier Lady Lila
There you go.
erected when she sealed us 3 generals away long ago. But alas, the only one it presently confines is Lady Lila herself.
Ah, so she sealed all 3.
Lock her.
So, why do you do this to her?
Left to her own devices, she would have simply sealed us away once more. But please, don't misunderstand me. I am actually here for your benefit.
Explain how.
For ages, I have been searching. Undying though I may be, my heart is ever hollow. And so, I seek to fill it. Thus did I grow lovesick over the sagas of man. Thus did I meet you both. The end point of my curiosity's journey is the manner in which I die. How does one who is undying find death? To say nothing of how they best ought to. The one who sealed Lady Lila, my liege, was none other than yours truly. Should you wish to free her, you have no choice but to vanquish me.
Don't tell me. Are you trying to repeat what happened to yours?
We got to say all right.
Indeed. For that would appear to be the part I play in this
Ah,
tale. Taking
yeah.
in my essence will
Taking
bring us
his
one
essence.
step closer to restoring Rolo
Figures.
in all his glory.
So restoring Rolo to her. By letting them get absorbed. You about to change his form, just like what happened with Europe. Ah,
Transformed!
you're one of
Karja,
those flying
must
bird
not fight him.
creatures. Though you're more armored and
Lila,
everything.
why would you tell me to...
Yeah, I just heard what she said.
The
The stage is set for a most sensational performance! In service of this saga's rising action, I shall combat you with everything I can muster! Retaliate in earnest, my liege, lest your lives all be forfeit!
Well, here we go. We still have that one big ogre guy.
Bear witness as the curtain rises on our final chapter.
It broke through! Nice try! Nice try!
Tiny.
Rage! Mana of fire! What? That was close! Go time, Karja! How's this? Crumble!
He knows what's gonna happen.
Kill us otherwise.
But we got no other choice right now. We gotta fight him, even though we know the outcome. That's pretty much the destination that is.
Completely more elated.
How's this?
Have your fill!
Nice try! It broke through! Take this! How's that? Crumble! Mana! To me! Fire and ice!
Splendid! Simply splendid! A fitting development for this saga's closing chapter!
Ah,
There's no other way around it.
No chance! Kick again! No chance!
oh. Now that's really something there.
That helps. How's that? No chance! Crumble! How's that? Get ready! How's this? What? Fire and ice!
Have your fill! Shall I stop the seeds of this saga?
Rage! Mana of fire! What?
Gotta get that move. Gotcha.
Sneaky little.
Oh. He's a mana sense.
Karja!
Oh. Did a ton of damage.
What? Go time, Karja! What? Mana! To me! How's that?
Oh, nice one.
To end this! How's this?
Have your fill!
Mana! To me!
Magma, manana. Manana. He better manana himself out of here.
To end this!
What's going on?
How's this? Fire in the hole! Switch! What? Fire and ice!
Have your fill!
Steel feathers!
Got it. Ooh, knock it right out of his face. Oh, that was tight. Ricochet right at you. Thought he dodged it, but he got him down right there.
Arouse from success.
All right.
Logger,
Oh man,
of all the dirty tricks,
this guy was insane.
you left us no choice but to defeat you.
Darn straight what he did.
I can only hope this was enough to pen my way into a page of your saga. Shame though it is that I cannot witness its continuation. To share in your footsteps, my liege, is just as well.
So he gives up the ghost, providing his essence to Karja. Uh-oh. Definitely affecting her. I'm here with you. Come on now, Karja.
Shield brother.
Come on, hang it in there. You got it. You got it. He said to revive, bring Rolo, so
Thanks.
that's definitely not a good
That was a close
statement
one.
to hear. She is descendant of Rolo, which means the power of Rolo
Lila.
must be very overwhelming if she fully gets
Wait. This girl.
Huh? Wait, what? Wait, does she look like... Wait. Wait. Hold up. Are you okay, Lila?
A bit of rest, and I should be fine.
I was looking at between the two, so I'm like...
Outside.
Because of the looking at the face, looking
It
at the
has
eyes.
been ages since my last breath of fresh air.
So she
May
said
I
this girl.
ask you to bring me outside?
Yes, of course. I'll
Oh,
get you outside.
sure.
And there's a place for you for a long time. I was just looking at the face and shape, and I was like looking at it,
The
and I was like,
white shade. It's gone.
is it a coincidence, or are they related? You know what I mean? It's probably because we defeated Logger.
Aye.
Yep.
The marine triangle makes for a fairer sight this way.
Well, you've been cooped up a while, huh? So being up in there without
Yes,
any sunlight?
As shameful as that may be. Adol, Karja, allow me to thank you for coming to my rescue. I especially appreciate your traveling all this way, Adol.
Sorry it took so long.
You've gone through so many hardships on my behalf. There are no words to express my gratitude. Karja, how are you faring? It would seem your and Adol's combined powers have been able to keep your condition under control.
Yeah, somehow. But more importantly, we've got a mountain of questions to ask you.
I can only imagine.
Ah, like a canyon
Where to even
load.
begin?
First off,
Maybe
are
Mount
you
Everest
human
level.
or what? And how do you know so much about me?
I am a spirit who has inhabited Obelia Gulf since time immemorial.
Spirit?
Spirit, eh?
I am also Rolo's wife,
Wait.
as
Wait.
well as your forebear.
What? Wait.
What?
That explains the similar look. I figured you were family, but I'm looking at her side. I'm like, you're the mother. It's like that's why we called you lady. Well, you're Karja's ancestor.
Yes,
Oh
of
wow.
that there is no doubt.
Let me get this straight.
Wait a minute.
I'm descended from Rolo and you. A spirit?
Spirit.
Correct. I expect this revelation comes as a shock.
Absolutely 100% shocked.
Then what was Rollo's connection to the three generals?
Now that's a really good
I
question.
will explain everything from start to finish. Adol, I ask that you listen close as well.
All right, here we go.
Our story begins roughly 140 years ago. In a Norman settlement, Rollo was born as the son of the Jarl. He was an irascible babe, even biting off the ear of the wet nurse who delivered him. As a young boy, his deeds and demeanor were marked with a brutality not even the Normans could bear.
Sheesh, talking about a young wild
His
one.
elders,
That's what I gotta say.
their tolerance
Very wild.
exhausted, brought him on a plundering expedition before he came of age. Rollo performed many a great feat upon the fields of battle, but he fought with such ruthless savagery that even his allies feared and abhorred him.
Right. Parts of this were recorded on the runestones we've seen.
Yes, but the most significant is yet to follow. Eventually, Rollo slew his father,
What?
the Jarl, and visited tyranny upon every corner of the North Sea.
Sheesh.
It was then that he
Major
heard
berserker.
the rumors of a hidden treasure, known as the Sea King's Throne. In time,
Wow. Dang.
he appeared unto me, the throne's keeper.
The Sea King's throne. The one that can grant people's wishes?
So it really does. So that means the throne was here.
No, the throne is located elsewhere.
Ah,
As I was
okay.
saying, there he was. Rollo had managed to reach the temple that housed the throne, all by his lonesome. Son of man, what is it you seek?
Everything!
And what does that entail?
What else? Riches, women, and land.
Those desires are not your own. They are those of the ones who led you here.
Huh?
Gaze into the water's reflection.
What in blazes?
Someone saw fit to lade an empty vessel with pure malice. You are that vessel. Who, then, does that make you?
Oh, wow. You see those three and they're laughing?
From the instant we met,
Wow.
I could tell there was something irregular about him. Standing before my eyes, it was as though he were the very embodiment of malice. Far more than a single human being could possibly harbor.
Malice?
Yes. At the same time, his very existence evoked a feeling of dissonance. The malice was unadulterated, to the point where there was no sense of personhood to be found. But then,
Who? Who am I?
you... Could it be? That exchange led me to a realization. It wasn't that Rollo lacked an individual self. Rather, it was such a diminutive size that the malice pushed it to the depths of his heart. What's more, the seed of said malice was planted by an external force.
So that was an external force that planted upon him.
But
huh?
who? And why?
That I do not know. From there, subsequent events caused Rollo to become aware of his own abnormalities. He then returned from a lengthy voyage, after which I seated him upon the Sea King's throne. His sole wish? To live as a normal human being. The throne granted his plea, and thus did he regain his identity. However, at that moment, the malice embedded in him was set free. Hubris, Nile, and lust. Such are the true forms of Other, Lager,
So there
and Yer,
his malice
respectively.
manifested in those 3 forms. Crazy. Huh. So that's why Karja's their liege.
I'm the descendant of their host.
That is exactly correct.
Say it's like he gave
In
birth
any
to them
event, after putting the
unintentionally.
malice behind him, Rollo became the ruler of this land and ushered it into prosperity.
As the Duchy of Norgard, right?
Yes,
So that was,
the nation flourished and
yeah, the
peaceful
duchy
days
thing.
prevailed for some time.
unlike the runestones.
Rollo and I
earlier.
were wed, and together we had a child.
Wow.
Then, one fateful day, those aspects of malice that were thought to have dissipated re-emerged with Griegr in tow. And by their hands, the entirety of the realm was stricken by the great calamity. Rollo prepared several arcs in which he sent his subjects to safety. But immediately after that, he disappeared from Obelia Gulf entirely.
That was written on the runestone in the Flumen Strait.
In order to protect this land he so loved, I kept the malice sealed away here. Until a few short months ago, that is. The generals, having regained their power, turned the tables and sealed me away in their place. I used the last of my remaining strength to imbue a seashell with mana and send it out into the sea.
And Adol wound up finding that same shell in Karnak.
Karja. Even while maintaining the seal, I had been able to sense your presence. But just what are these shackles that bind you? They seem to be a product of mana.
Yeah, the shackle.
Right! That's one of the things I wanted to ask about. But going by what you just said, I'm guessing it doesn't ring a bell.
Unfortunately not. And although I'm sure you've already grasped this, the Trident's aim is to root themselves into your heart and give rise to Rollo anew. That is what must be addressed first and foremost.
Well, I definitely want to save Karja.
Adol,
Trust me.
Before anything
want to.
else, you must avoid battling the last of the 3 generals. If Karja takes Other's essence into herself, Rollo will surely be revived.
Fully with the
nothing
mallet.
doing.
Fully
We're
with the
taking
malice.
him down, and that's that.
For sure.
But
Huh.
why?
You haven't forgotten, right, Shield Brother? Unless we defeat Other, you'll die.
Yeah, the thing around his
What
neck.
do you mean by that?
She's not aware of it. We explained the Sea Serpent's curse to Lila. Yep.
I see. This curse is potent indeed. Forgive me, but I can offer no aid here.
You don't have to apologize.
But under these circumstances, one of you will be doomed no matter what we do. Adol, Karja, would you accompany me to the Seabed Temple of Ire?
Seabed Temple?
Yes. It is where I once lived, as well as the location of the Sea King's throne. Provided its power is still usable, there may yet be hope.
Can it turn Karja back to normal?
Potentially, yes. Should we manage to seal the Trident away once more. The Seabed Temple is further west from the Marine Triangle. Specifically, in what are known as the Waters of Creation, the Raoul Dark Sea.
Wait a minute! The Raoul Dark Sea is home to the most treacherous waves in all of Obelia Gulf. We don't even have a ship now that Logger's out of the picture.
Oh, I doubt that will be a concern. Just look at the horizon behind you.
Hey, look who it is.
That's
Yep,
Sandra's!
it's our ship.
But why?
I guess they made up their mind. They sure were quick about those repairs.
That isn't even the part I'm talking about.
I
I shouldn't have any reason to fall in with us
But really,
anymore.
The two of you have
They
surmounted
know
a great
what they
many
want to,
tribulations up to this point.
despite all the trouble.
I imagine the experience has left you with grievous wounds, Karja. In mind and body both. But while there are undoubtedly more trials yet to come, you must hold your head high, Karja Balta. For there is also much you have gained in the course of this journey.
That is indeed true, and that's the end of chapter, looks like chapter 8. We got Lila info unlocked. Yeah, I think I like chapter 8.
What? You say the Balta Sea Force is nearing us?
Yes, I made absolutely sure just a moment ago.
Oh,
Safe to assume that they're scouring around for the Sandras.
Then we can't
That's our
afford to just
discussion
sit
before.
back and twiddle our thumbs anymore. Might want to drum up a plan, Mr.
I'm gonna
Mayor.
let them talk it out.
Right. Cruz, are the ship's repairs close to completion?
If you give us another half day, we can get her fit to sail for a while.
Gren, I take it your feelings on the matter haven't changed?
What do you think? We won't set one foot on the Sandras if it means waving a white flag to the Sea Force.
Use your head, would you? It was precisely to keep us out of harm's way that Adol and Karja left. You heard what that logger guy said. There's not a thing we could do for them. Better we focus on rebuilding Karnak, don't you think?
Sorry, Dad. It's not that we can't see where you and the mayor are coming from, but it's thanks to those two that we've grown so much and made it this far.
If we don't step up and help them with this, we'll regret it for the rest of our lives. We can do more than just hold them back now, and this is our chance to prove it.
Not to mention, it's up in the air how the Sea Force will treat us if we throw in the towel. For all we know, they'll conscript us into their ranks and force us to fight Adol and Karja instead.
Mr. Mayor, say something!
Whatever arguments you have are nothing more than opinions motivated by emotion. Thus far, I have allowed the Sandras to operate out of necessity in order to save the townsfolk. But at this stage, I can by no means permit you to take up with Adol and Karja. As mayor of Karnak, it is my responsibility to protect the lives of its citizens.
We won't ask for permission, Mr. Mayor, out of respect for your position. But even still, they're our friends. More than that, we owe it to them to go to their rescue. Won't you at least turn a blind eye? Just this once. We need your support as our friends and family.
Mirabelle.
Mira.
It's much too risky.
As far as helping the town goes. But they're only children.
Exactly.
I'm
Speaking as
scared
a
out of my
parent,
wits.
We cannot stay
but-
idle.
How do we go about
The
this?
choice to live.
Senseless fools, all of you. Everyone? What we just heard speaks to the self-centered inexperience of the Sandras' crew. As such, I refuse to accompany them any longer. Instead, I will be remaining here to petition the Balta Sea Force's aid in reconstructing Karnak.
Pops? What gives?
We have no reason to believe the Sea Force will treat us non-hostile townsfolk poorly. I will take responsibility for this decision, as well as the ensuing negotiations.
You mean it? Yes! It's about time you saw things my way, Mr. Mayor.
We have no more business with you. Now take that boat and be off at once. Were the Sandras present, the Sea Force would surely attack.
Rafe? You really gonna let this happen?
Time to go, Gren. The mayor made himself clear. Let's get on the Sandras and shove off.
Shall we be on our way, Rosa?
Huh? But...
What's gotten into you guys?
Just come on.
Just think about it. He's pretty much actually letting y'all go. So go. Don't worry about him. He's pretty much making a statement and say, y'all go ahead.
Are you all out of your minds? How can we just leave them there like that?
Cruz, mind getting the goofball here up to speed?
Come on, Gran.
Sure. You'd think I wouldn't have to.
It's like you
but
need
locking
to read
horns
the
with
room.
the mayor always turns you into such a... well, such a Gren.
Such a Gren.
Why are you using my name like it's an insult?
A
guy can only get called a dumbass or a goofball or whatever so many times before it gets old.
Actually, I'm not really sure what's going on either.
She's
It's unfortunate that the mayor talked some of the townsfolk into leaving the Sandras. But we've still got a decent number of people who stayed on board. Don't you think?
I guess? The Balta Sea Force is no longer our ally. We're on our own now, and things are only gonna get tougher. Knowing that, what do you think would have happened if we dragged all the naysayers along for the ride?
Oh.
Yeah.
They would feel tense and on edge, dampening our spirits.
That's the point.
Exactly.
Look at the way they're
Baggage like that would only weigh us down in combat.
Exactly.
Heck, we could have even had a mutiny on our hands if things shook out the wrong way.
A mutiny?
At the very least, morale would plummet, preventing us from acting as we see fit. It hurts to say. I think my dad would contribute pretty strongly to that.
Then the mayor was doing us a favor?
By taking the lead, he made sure that anybody opposed would stay off the ship.
Yes. That way, we're able to function more smoothly as a crew.
Fewer hands on deck means less firepower, but staying united is what matters most right now.
Here I was thinking we'd manage to strike our own path. But it turns out we still need others to help push us along.
You think I didn't already know all this?
Huh?
He's my pops. I've got a handle on how his mind works. But be real here. Can they really ride things out on that island by themselves?
Ah, now I understand. You're worried about them, aren't you?
Like hell, I mean, not even close.
Aw, look who's finally maturing.
Come on, Gran.
Even small fry know how to grow. I'm not one to talk, but your father-son duo's got some personality issues.
Yep.
You aren't alone,
Most
Gren.
definitely.
Every one of us feels the same way. But sometimes, butting heads can teach you more about each other than you realize.
Mira.
Yeah. In some ways, yeah.
Alrighty. Sounds like you guys talked things out.
Doki, you were eavesdropping?
Yep. And while I'm at it, let me share a few words of thanks. It means a lot, the way you stuck up for Adel and Karja.
Allow me to extend my gratitude as well, on Miss Karja's behalf.
Oh my, even Yser's listening in.
If anything, we're the ones who should be grateful.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait, you put yourselves through all that just to get here?
Normans help their pals out, rain or shine. That's the way you do things, right? Or what? You try to say we aren't your pals, Karja?
No, but...
Well, just say thanks for bailing us out.
You should have just led with that.
Seriously, just think of all the ways you've helped us so far. I can't believe you tried to up and leave before we repaid the favor.
That aside, are you doing all right, Princess? You wound up taking Lager's essence into you as well, didn't you?
Yeah, to be honest, I can't say I'm feeling too hot.
From the looks of it, you're barely managing to keep a lid on things. If you want to make for that seabed temple, the sooner the better.
Good thing we arrived just when you needed a ship. Now we can make ourselves useful right out of the gate.
Still, who could have guessed the Sea King's throne actually exists? Out of curiosity, Miss Lila, does the throne really grant whatever wish you make of it?
It won't respond to just anybody. Even should one manage to reach the throne, I must still deem them worthy. After all, it wouldn't do to allow wishes of ill intent to be realized.
That's what I figured.
Oh.
Got something to say?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
They're just being quiet.
Not in the least.
All told, I have to question whether we
Like,
can
oh,
truly
silence.
make it to the
Don't wanna say
seabed
it.
temple. Navigating the Raoul Darksea would entail us crossing the Vortex Path.
Vortex Path?
It's a nautical region that endlessly churns with countless whirlpools. The waters there are so dangerous that even the Baltus Sea Force rarely ventures through.
Yes, I imagine it will make for an arduous voyage. We would do well to reinforce the ship in whatever way possible.
Sure, I'll give it everything I've got.
Another point of concern is keeping Karja from coming into contact with Other. If she absorbs his essence, it will only be a matter of time until Rollo awakens.
We'll just have to reach the throne before he gets the chance.
No time to sit back and relax then.
Alrighty, what are we waiting for? Let's set sail pronto.
I'm gonna guess that the Rollo that's human is probably the old one. Ooh, got all those mana charged up. Nice. Spirit's protection has been unlocked. Training with Lila has increased. Creative recap skills were enhanced. Let's get them. Let's get them. Blue Skull Addict can't sink us. Roots Furry Cheers 2. Mercy Prayers 2. Bring out the big guns. Okay. Devoted Nursing 2. Mercenaries Touch 2. Adam Dogi's recap skills were enhanced. Okay.
Google, you're back.
I'm looking at that old man. I'm really thinking maybe that he has a golden board. That he's a mana wielder. But you know what I think? I wonder if he is Rollo as human and older, or someone in relation to Rollo. My guess it's the regular human Rollo, but he's also wields mana. But I'm certain it's definitely connected with Lila, even as a portrait. And I saw the big axe, so I'm thinking that has to be the human Rollo. And then you have the Malice. You said Rollo wakes up to them, so then if the Rollo that wakes up is probably going to be the Malice version, the one that's like the berserker going around killing almost everybody, getting where he wants and where he wants to go. So these are the two in progress: Slated Beast, Haze Island, and Treasure Troll B. Okay.
I need to stay alert.
So Logger's gone. So now it's just they said Ophir. I thought it was Ogre, but it said Ophir. Okay. So the three forms of malice of Rollo. That's why they exist. It's his malice manifested. A vessel for their existence.
Spot any tasty looking fish out there?
Huh. Became human, but the malices formed the Griegr. That's great. That's really something. Lust and all that. That's crazy. Alright then. Well, signing off on the case today. That like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to see more.
Let me assist you with
of
that,
my
Weezer.
most of my live streams are RPG content. I mean, this is probably one of my videos that I'm now making in a while. I'm barely making been making videos on my YouTube channel. It's been mostly streaming. But it's alright. Alright, folks. Catch you on the flip side.
Where
Later.
do we head
Bye.
next?
XP Story Gamer, sign off on the case. God bless. Peace.